for joining in today's session. Without further delay, we will start our today's session. Okay, before I start, I like to take the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas present here. Mukham karoti vachalam pangam langai degirim yet krupata mande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss some of the important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Life-changing slokas, I can say life-changing slokas. If you can implement these things in your life, in day-to-day activity, whatever the activities that you do, but if you remember these slokas, then definitely our thought process and everything will change. Okay, continuation to yesterday topic only. Yesterday, which slokas we have discussed?
5 and 6, Prabhuji. 5 and 6.
5, 8.6.
What? Yeah. What is the name of this chapter?
Attaining the Supreme.
Attaining the Supreme.
Attaining Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. Let's discuss 8.7. Today we are going to discuss 8.7 and 8.14. Okay, very beautiful slokas we are going to discuss. As we go, like in 3 different ways we will go. One is we will recite the sloka. Then we will go to the sloka recitation part by filling the blanks. Then third part is explanation part. Today also we will go like that only. Okay. First word by word we will recite, and after that we will go line by line. I request everyone, please recite this. Tasmat
Asmat.
Tasmat.
Sarveshu
Sarveshu
Kaleshu
Kaleshu
Mam
Mam
Anusmara
Anusmara
Yuddhacha
Yuddhacha
Mai Arpita
Mai Arpita
Mano Buddhir
Mano Buddhi
Mam
Mam
Eva Shashya
Eva Tasya
Shamshaya.
Samshaya
Any difficulty pronouncing any particular line or word of the sloka? Okay, there is no difficulty. We will recite line by line. First line I will recite. I request everyone to recite the same line for 4 times. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu
Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu
Tasmat sarveshu
Tasmat
kaleshu
Sarveshu Kaleshu
Tasmat
Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu
Kaleshu
Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu
Tasmat Sarveshu
Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha
Mam
Anusmara
Yama
Anusmara Yudhyacha.
Mam Anusmara Yuddhaya
Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha.
Smara Yudhyaka Mam Anusmara Yudhyaka Mam Anusmara Yudhyaka
Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha.
Very nice. Third line. Mayarpita Manobuddhir
Maya
Manorbudhi Mano Arpita Manorbudhi
Mayarpita
Arpita Manorbudhi
Mayarpita Manubuddhi
Mam Eva Shashya Ashamshaya
Mam
Eva Shashya Ashamshaya
Mam
Eva Shashya
Mam Eva Sasya Asamshaya.
Very nice. 2 lines together we will recite. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha.
Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam
Yuddhaya
Yudhyacha. Tasmat
Sarveshu
Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha.
Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu
Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha.
Very well, very nice. Next 2 lines. मय्यर्पिता मनोबुद्धिर्मां एव शस्य संशयः
मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर् मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर् मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर्
माम् अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर् माम् एवैषि
मय्यार्पित
असंशयः
मनोबुद्धिर् मां
अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर् माम् एवैष्यसि संशयः माम् अर्पित
Four
मनोबुद्धिर्
lines together will recite. तस्मा सर्वेषु कालेषु मां मनुस्मर्यत्य च मय्यर्पिता मनोबुद्धिर्मां एव शस्य संशयः
तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु
सर्वेषु कालेषु मय्यर्पित मनोबुद्धिर् माम्
कालेषु मामनुसरयुते च
संशयः
सर्वेषु कालेषु
सर्वेषु
एव
कालेषु माम्
मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर् सर्वेषु कालेषु
संशयः
मामनुसरयुतया च मय्यार्पित
तेषु
मनोबुद्धिर्
युध्यः
मय्यार्पित
मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर् माम् एवैष्यसि संशयः
मय्यार्पित मनोबुद्धिर्
Very nice. I request any devotee, please raise your hand and read the synonyms. Yes. Any devotee, please come forward and read the synonyms.
Tasmat.
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Tasmat.
please go ahead. And after that,
Tasmat,
Padma, read the translation. Yes, Prabhu.
Tasmat,
Tasmat,
therefore.
Tasmat, therefore.
Sarvesu
At all.
Kalesu, times.
Kaleshu, times.
Mam, me.
Me.
Anusmara, go on remembering.
Anusmara, go on remembering.
Yudhya, fight.
Yudhya, fight.
Ya, also.
Cha, also.
Also.
My, unto me.
My, unto me. Arpita, surrendering. Arpita, surrendering. Aha, mind.
Manaha, mind.
Buddhahi, intellect.
Intellect.
Unto me.
Unto me.
Eva, surely.
Surely.
Yasyasi, you will attain.
Yasyasi, you will attain.
Samsaya, beyond doubt.
Ashamsaya,
Beyond doubt.
Padmavati Mataji, read the translation.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Therefore,
Arjuna,
you should always think of me in the form of Krishna, and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting with your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me. You will attain me without doubt. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Mataji, I could see that you got so much experience in teaching to students.
Ruchi Ruchi Alvata Indi Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Can any devotee read the purport? Purport is very small. I request Swapna Mataji, please read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Purport. This instruction to Arjuna is very important for all men engaged in material activities. The Lord does not say that one should give up his prescribed duties or engagements. One can continue them and at the same time think of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna. This will free one from material contamination and engage the mind and intelligence in Krishna. By chanting Krishna's name, one will be transferred to the supreme planet Krishnaloka without a doubt.
Very well. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji. And Krishna is confirming us, not only to Arjuna, to us also. One who always thinks of me means Krishna in the form of a Krishna, and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. Generally, for Arjuna, prescribed duty is fighting. For us, prescribed duty is taking care of 5 children, friends, etc. Okay, but only thing is we have to take care of them, but you all should always remember Krishna. Okay, with your activities dedicated to me means Krishna, and your mind and intelligence fixed on me means Krishna, you will definitely attain me without a doubt. Okay, this looks very small purport, but if you go deep into it, you will enjoy it. The rasa of this sloka, you can enjoy it if you go deep into that. Before going deep into that, I like to discuss continuation of this, because 8.14 also we are going to discuss. What are the in-between slokas, that also we will discuss. Give me half a minute time. I'll share that slokas also. I requested one devotee today so that we can enjoy this session with one beautiful song. Okay, we request you to wait for that song also. Let me share this slokas, continuation slokas. Just now we discussed 7th sloka. What are the continuation towards 14th sloka? We will discuss in a short. Okay, we will read and we will continue. Yeah, can anyone read 8th sloka?
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Text 8. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me. Undeviated from the path, he, O Partha, is sure to reach me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Any devotee read text 9?
Text 9. One should meditate upon the Supreme Person as the one who knows everything, as he who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable, and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and he is transcendental beyond this material nature. Hare Krishna.
This complete sloka is talking about Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who can meditate on him, what will happen to him? Yes, text 10. Any other devotee, please read.
Text 10. One who at the time of death fixed his life aim between the eyebrows and by the strength of yoga with an undeviating mind, engaging himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion, will certainly attain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah, Krishna is talking person who meditates on Krishna, and definitely will attain Krishna. Yes, text 11.
Can I do it, Prabhuji?
We'll give chance. Why other devotees are not responding? Sima Mataji. Pushpa Mataji, Shantitaniya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Lakshmi Mataji, please.
Text number 11. Persons who are learned in the Vedas, who utter Omkara, and who are great sages in the renounced order, enter into Brahman. Desiring such perfection, one practices celibacy. I shall now briefly explain to you this process by which one may attain salvation. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Krishna is talking about some meditation process at here and renouncing everything and going to a secluded place, practicing celibacy. Then this person also attains salvation. And text 12.
Text 12. The yogic situation is that of detachment from all sensual engagements, closing all the doors of the senses and fixing the mind on the heart and the life air at the top of the head. One establishes himself in yoga.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Text 13.
Shall I go ahead, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
After being situated in this yoga practice and vibrating the sacred syllable Om, the supreme combination of letters, if one thinks of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and quits his body, he will certainly reach the spiritual planets.
Yeah, Krishna is talking about all yogic process. And at the end, Krishna is saying, one who remembers Krishna at the time of death. This is very important. And today we're going to discuss 8.14 also. First, we will recite this sloka also, and after that, we will go to the explanation part together. Okay? Please repeat after me word by word. Ananya,
Ananya,
Chetaha,
Chetaha,
Satatam,
Satatam,
Yomam,
Yomam,
Marati,
Smarati,
Nityasaha,
Nityasaha,
Tasyaham,
Tasyaham,
Sulabhaha,
Labhaha,
Partha,
Partha,
Nitya,
Nitya,
Yuktasya,
Yuktasya,
Yoginaha.
Yoginaha.
Okay. Any difficulty in pronouncing any particular line or word of the sloka?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, then we will recite line by line. Ananya Chetata Satatam.
Ananya
Satam,
Nyaseta
Anyacheta Satam,
Anyaseta Tata
Anyacheta Satatam,
Nanyaseta Tasatata
Cheta Satatam.
Ananyaseta
Yomam Smarati Nityasaha.
Yomam Smarati
Smarati
Yomam Smarati
Nityasa,
Yomam Smarati
Yomam Nityasa, Omam Smarati Nityasa,
Smarati Nityasaha
Yomam
Yomam Smarati
Nityasa,
Yomam Smarati Nityasaha
Tasyaham Sulabhaha Partha.
Tasyaham
Sulabha
Parta
Sulabha
Parta Aham Sulabha Parta
Nitya Yuktasya Yoginaha.
Nityayuktasya
Yoginaha
Nityayuktasya
Yuktasya Yoginaha
Nityayuktasya Yoginaha Nityayuktasya Yoginaha
Very nice. Two lines together will recite. Ananya Chetaha Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityasaha.
Ananyacheta
Satam Yomam
Smarati
Nityachetaha Satam
Nanyacheta
Yomam Smarati
Yomam Smarati Nityasaha
Ananyacheta
Nanyaseta Satatam
Yomam
Yomam
Smarati
Smarati
Nityasa
Nityasaha
चेतः यो मां
स्मरति नित्यः
तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
योगिनः
सुलभं पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः तस्याहं सुलभः पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
योगिनः.
Very well, very nice. 4 lines together we'll recite. Ananya chetah satatam yo mam smarati nityasaha tasyaham sulavah partha nityayuktasya yoginah.
अनन्यसिद्धाः
सततं यो मां स्मरति नित्यः तस्याहं नित्यस्य
योगिनः अनन्यसिद्धाः सततां यो मां स्मरति नित्यः तस्याहं नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
नित्यस्य योगिनः
स्मरति नित्यस्य तस्याहं पार्थ नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः
यानां सुलभः नित्यस्य योगिनः अनन्यचेतसा सततं यो मां स्मरति नित्यसः नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः.
Very good, very nice. Any one devotee, please come forward and read the synonyms line by line, word by word.
Can I, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Ananyasetaha,
अनन्यचेतः
without deviation of the mind.
Without deviation of mind.
Satatam,
Satatam,
always.
always
Yaha, anyone who.
anyone who
Me, Krishna. Smarati, remembers. Nityasaha, regularly. Tasya, to him. Aham, I am. Sulabaha, very easy to achieve.
very easy to achieve.
Partha,
Partha,
O son of Partha.
O son of Pritha.
O son of Pritha.
O son of Pritha.
Nitya, regularly. Yuktasya,
engaged
Yoginaha,
For the devotee.
Thank you, Mataji. Sima Mataji, can you read the translation?
Yes, Prabhuji. For one who always remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain. O son of Pritha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service.
Thank you so much, Matajis and Prabhujis. Okay, today, as I told you, if you can implement these slokas in your life, definitely we can reach Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, these are very, very important slokas. Deep meaning is there. Even the purport is very less. Okay, Srila Prabhupada is given purport in a simple language so that we can understand it. But if you can implement these things, our life will change. Our perception towards family members and everything will change. This chapter says, yes, yes, is my voice is clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
I request everyone, please be on mute. Okay. This chapter saying that we can attain Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, with a simple story, I like to tell the importance of attaining Supreme Personality of Godhead. One time in my childhood, okay, when very young, me and my sister started watching horror movie. When I'm starting watching horror movie, suddenly ghost has come. And at the time itself, it's a coincidence, of power is gone. There is no one at home, me and my sister alone. We are so afraid. We are waiting for our parents to come. We are praying to Krishna, means we are praying to God, please save us, please save us. Whoever we see, wherever we go, we are thinking about ghost. Because at the last moment, we thought about ghost suddenly power house. Darkness, especially for children, if there is a darkness, they will afraid. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. When my parents came, when I switched on the light, I could see my parents. Then suddenly, my parents, I felt very happy. My fear and everything is gone when I enter into my mother's lap. Similarly, one devotee, same thing has happened to him. Okay, his parents went out for some work. Okay, he was alone. He started watching ghost movie. He was afraid. He also alone. The parents supposed to come back by 10 p.m. in the night. He is very much waiting for the parents. And as the time progresses, he is very much afraid. Only shelter he could take is he took out the blanket and he covered it entirely. And wherever he see, he is remembering the ghost coming. Okay, wherever place is there, one small sound is also coming, he is afraid. And suddenly, okay, the time passed, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, parents are not turning out. Suddenly, door knocked. What do you think? What will be the reason for knocking the door?
Ghost.
Sorry?
Ghost.
Ghost. He also thought that, yes, definitely ghost has come because he was thinking about ghost continuously. Door is knocking loudly. He is afraid and he closed the door. He thought, I'll keep my fingers in my ears so that I cannot hear it. But after some time, it is knocking the door and he could hear the sound like, hey, beta, open the door, like that. He could understand that the parents has come. Suddenly, he went and he opened the door and suddenly he hugged his mother, jumped into the lap of the mother, and all his fear is gone. You may wonder why I shared this story. What is the connection between this story and to our sloka? Because the child feeling very much comfortable when he is under the shelter of mother. Generally, if you take small baby, even though all mothers are there, for example, different means friends are there, they're also mother, means they are also given birth to a child. One child started always cries. 1 minute. I was talking about ghost and power is gone at my home also. Okay. Hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
They will see
Prabhu.
me as a ghost, I think. Okay.
You are looking so
Generally,
dark.
the child feel very happy when
Picture
he
is
goes
not clear, Prabhuji, like ghost only.
Yeah. You are looking dark and behind you, your shadow is visible.
Yeah.
Yes. I told you, know, when I'm talking about ghost, suddenly power gone. I don't know what to do. Actually, I have a backup, power backup. I don't know why this light is not turning on. Krishna wants to give you practical, I think. I'll turn off the video so that you can see.
Okay.
You can see Radha and Krishna. That will be very much comfortable for you. Am I right? Instead of seeing me as a ghost. Okay, generally the child also felt very unhappy when he sees the darkness. Okay, when he enter into the lap of the mother, is very happy. Same thing happens for a small child also. Okay, if you take small child, if he start crying, okay, you take into your lap with your experience, you try to pacify the child. Does he stop cries? Mothers can answer to me.
No, Prabhuji, your real mother only, he will stop.
Yeah. When he enter into the lap of his mother, then he will stop cry. And child feel very secure in the lap of mother. That's the reason he will stop cry. Similarly, okay, in Srimad Bhagavatam, okay, living entity, we are haunted by some fearful situations. Example, okay, generally, when we are in danger, when if you see these four things, ahara, nidra, bhaya, maitunam, most of the cases we are fearful. Am I right or wrong? We are fearful. We are fearful about security. We are fearful about studies. We are fearful about the children. We are fearful about our parents, etc. Okay, we many of the times, okay, this fearful situation is there for us also. Similarly, a sane person, okay, a sane person knows that he is fearful because of some unnecessary reasons he is getting fearful. The person who is little elevated, he can see it. But we cannot come out of this fear situation. Always we are worried about something. Regarding this, there is a beautiful song. I request my wife Radha is there. I requested her to sing one song for us. Okay, related to this, there is a beautiful song. Okay, we will listen this song and we will go to the explanation part. Okay, I'll share this screen. Radha, are you there? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Radha. Radha Mata ji, are you there?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. 1 minute.
Yeah. Can you please sing this song for us? Govinda Dasa Kaviraj has written this song, beautiful song. Okay. We will listen this song and we'll go to the explanation part. Why we are very fearful in our life. Yes, please go ahead.
1 minute. Kanaya, please, Kanaya. No, please. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, longing to hear.
Hare Krishna, Ma. Dandavat
Hari
Pranam.
Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Pranam, start singing. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ma.
Yes, please go ahead.
Bhajan Hare Sri Nandanandana song. Paarthunan Mataji. Hare Krishna. Bhaja Hori Mana Sri Nandana Bhaya Saranara Vindare. Bhaja Hori Mana Sri Nandana Bhaya Saranara Vindare. Durlava संगे तारो ये बाला सिंदूरे दुर्लभ संगे तारो ये बाबा सिंदूरे बाजा हो रे मन श्री नंदन भया चरणा विंदरे सीता ये दिन जागिरे सीता दिन जामिन जागिरे विफल सेवानो कृपा चपल शुक्ल भालागिरे विफल सेवनो कृपा चपल शुपल लागिरे ये पराती तीरे ये दनया पाती तेरे कमल दल जल जीवन बजवारी पानी तीरे कमल दल जल जीवन बजवारी पानी तीरे श्रवण के सेवा दास्य रे श्रवण कीर्तन सेवा दास्य रे पूजन सखी जन गोविंद दास विलास्य रे पूजन सखी जन गोविंद दास विलास्य रे बजाहु रे मन श्री गया चरण बिंद रे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे थैंक यू प्रभु थैंक यू माता जी
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Mataji. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari
Hidden
Bol.
talent we came to know today only.
So some network issues here, I think. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji. There was a lag in between.
When we have taken a ghost name, everything is happening here. Somehow I turned
Hare
on my
Krishna.
flashlight. Is it okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I'll try to change my virtual background so that let me see if my video is clear or not. This is also not working out.
Hare Krishna.
There's no working out. Okay, better to keep this one. Okay, I request you to please bear with me some ghost-like face for some time. Okay, today we are going to discuss about this song also because this is related to this sloka. Okay, why I asked to this recite this sloka? Okay, actually you'll come to know little bit later. Okay, actually we are also drowning in the field of the samsara sagara, but both the sides, for example, for Arjuna also, he was in the battlefield. For both the sides, almost 64 crores of soldiers are there. Are they ready to do all kinds of bloodshed to kill each other? Okay, just imagine the condition. Okay, just imagine yourself. You're in the middle of the ocean. From four directions, nothing you can see. There is no like land you can see. Okay, do you think that you can come out of that ocean? If even though if you know swimming, can you come out of it?
No,
No,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
No. Srila Prabhupada said, expert swimmer says that it is very difficult to come out of that situation. Okay, this is also wherever we are living is also ocean. Arjuna is fighting in the battlefield. We are also daily fighting in the battlefield of Janma Mrityu Jaravadi. Arjuna is also wandering, okay, and if you think that earlier itself, Krishna said that you always remember me. In the battlefield where everyone is fighting, do you think that Arjuna can focus on Krishna? Do you think? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Can you think and can you do japa?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, it's very difficult. Then why Krishna is asking Arjuna, okay, remember me and do your prescribed duty. For Arjuna, prescribed duty is fighting. During fighting, how can he remember Krishna? And Krishna is asking to surrender to him also. In our day-to-day life also, we are also very much attached to this family members, especially children's, mother, parents. We are also in the battlefield. Arjuna in battlefield, and we are also in battlefield. But if you take shelter of Krishna, then definitely you will come out of all the problems. I've given you example of a child. Okay, best example is child. Child in any difficulty, what child will do? For example, you plan to go to Ayodhya Yatra. Do you think that for your child, okay, do you think that child will pack his own luggage? Child will prepare the lunch? Do you think that child will prepare all the things?
No.
Child will completely take shelter of his mother. Mother will take care of everything. Similarly, whatever the condition in your life it may be, if you take shelter of Krishna, then definitely you will come out of the situation. Okay, child is always fearful, but only shelter for child is parents. If they are in the protection of parents, they are fearless. Okay, we can also practice the same thing. For us also it is possible if you take the shelter of Krishna. Only thing is we have to always try to remember Krishna. Okay, why we are discussing about this sloka, why we are coming to this song, which just now we heard it. Okay, if you look at the song, okay, like great Acharya Govindadas Kaviraja is saying that Bhaja Hore Mana Sri Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare. If you look at second two lines, Durlabha Manava Janma Satsange Tarohe Bhava Sindure. Actually, he's saying that if you look at the translation of this song, okay, Krishnaraj, sorry, Govindadas Kaviraj is saying, okay, oh mind, this mind, just worship the lotus feet of the son of Nanda, which makes one fearless. Having obtained this, actually is saying that Durlabha Manusha means you getting a human life itself very, very rare. And getting the association of a devotee is even very rare. And crossing over this ocean of worldly existence through the association of saintly person. This is the meaning of first sloka. Okay, generally, both in day and night, okay, we sometimes remain sleepless, okay, for taking care of children's, husband, family, friends. We take lot of pain, we take heat and cold, okay, we take different weather atmospheres, like sometimes heavy wind will be there, rains will be there, heat will be there. Even though we will try to serve our parents, children, for what we are serving them. Can anyone answer me? We are
Our
taking
dharma, our duty, Prabhuji.
our duty. But frankly tell me, we will feel happy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, attachment will be there.
Attachment will be there. We are thinking that because of this flickering happiness, we are thinking that if I work hard, I'll be happy. This is like this Govinda Prabhuji is saying that for a flickering happiness, we are, okay, we are serving like a miserly man. I got the power. I will turn off this. We are, give me 1 minute. Okay. I think Krishna, when you've taken the Krishna name, then power has come. When you're taking the ghost name, power has gone. Generally, we are working very hard day and night for this flickering happiness. We may think that when my child grows, I'll be happy. When my child get into a good IIT, if my son get IIT seat, I'll be happy. This flickering happiness, we are okay serving very hard in our life. If you look at third sloka of this line, what assurance of real happiness is there in all the things which you are acquiring in day-to-day life? For example, you may acquire some wealth. Okay, when you're a child, you want to become youth. Okay, youthfulness. Okay, when you got youth, you want to get married. After marriage, you want sons. After that, family, friends, and everything will come into our life. Okay, this life, whatever life that we are experiencing it, okay, same thing is experiencing by all other living beings in this world. For example, if you take ant, all small insects also, they are also experiencing the same. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maituna. Am I right? Do you agree with me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, I'll share one small incident with you. Generally, you know, ants work really hard for 6 months. Do you know the reason? It will really work hard for 6 months because it is afraid of rainy season. Do you think that in rainy season, have you ever seen ants moving here and there freely?
No.
No. In summer, you see, in summer and winter season, this ants moves very freely here and there, here and there. If you look at especially small ants, especially black ants, it will flicker here and there. It will flicker here and there. Have you noticed that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Okay, it will work for 6 months to be happy for 1 month in the rainy season because it cannot go out. Suddenly, when you're walking, some of your footsteps may fall on the ant, it will die immediately. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, it looks very like it does not look very good for us because it's really working very hard for 6 months. Okay, one person walking, it may die at any time. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Our life is also like that. Acharya says that our life is like in ocean. If you notice, in ocean, because of the waves, that water bubble will come. How much time it will be there, that water bubble?
Couple of seconds.
Do you think that it will stay for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years?
No, Prabhuji.
It will be there for a couple of seconds. And Acharya says that our life is like water on a lotus petal. If you keep drop of water on a lotus petal, how much time it will be there in a lotus petal? Or
Few
lotus leaf?
seconds. Few seconds.
Just for momentary time, it will be there. Our Acharya says that our lifespan is like that. You may experience it that, array, my lifespan is 50 years, 60 years, but in a moment it will go. Do you agree with this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, why I'm sharing this thing is, okay, just now, okay, in second line of this song, we are thinking about family, friends, relatives, and we are suffering a lot. We remain sleepless nights, okay, taking pleasure, pain, heat, cold, rain, and everything for this flickering happiness. And in third line of this sloka, means song, okay, it is talking about what is real happiness. Okay, what assures a real happiness is there in all's one wealth. You're thinking that your wealth give you happiness, your youthfulness give happiness, your sons gives happiness, family members give happiness. Do you think that they will give happiness for you?
to some extent.
To some extent. I'll ask you, Mataji. Sima Mataji is saying that some extent they will give happiness. Mataji, do you have your grandmother with you?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, she left her body, am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay. Do you love your father?
Yes.
Okay. For example, I know about your family status, Mataji. I'll ask one more Mataji. Padmavati Mataji, can you please answer to this question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Mataji, you have your parents with you, am I right?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay. Your sons, your daughter also. Sorry.
Yes.
Your son, one son, am I right?
Yes, one son, one daughter.
One daughter. Okay. For example, if any difficulty is there for your sons and your father at same time, your father age is, I know that 75 years. To whom you will care more, Mataji?
Father.
You will care more for your father. You leave your children aside?
Aside, no, but they are in young age, they can look after.
I'm talking about two instances, one place. For example, think that your children are at very young age, like 5-6 years old.
Then
and your
we will
father.
look after child only.
Why, Mataji?
Because for my father, my mother is there, my brothers, they will look after.
Okay.
So my child
When-
is, mother's
Okay.
care is more for child, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, I agree with you. We'll park this question a little bit aside and we will discuss more on this. For example, when you're a child, Mataji, you will love your parents very much. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. But when your sons comes or daughter comes into your life, when they are young, you'll take care of them. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Similarly, your sons, daughters are there. Your son, for your son, daughter is there.
Yes.
Okay. When your health is not good, or when their children health is not good, okay, to whom they will take care?
Their children only.
Their children only they will take care.
Yes.
Do you feel happy at the time, Mataji, if they are not taking care of you?
Prabhuji, we got used to that. You should not ask us because we
No,
have.
no, I know, Mataji, you will give frank
When I
answers. That's
took
the
the
reason I'm
step itself, I thought they have to look after themselves. We have to look after ourselves.
Yeah,
So
you
the
have to look
decision
after
we have taken, what to do.
Yeah, you have
We
taken
have
your
to be
decision. You
happy
prepared.
because they are very far.
Yeah, you prepared for it. But frankly, tell me, Mataji, does it give pain for you or not?
Yeah, it will give less pain, a little pain, Prabhuji. Children
give-
after grown up, they are not there with us.
Yeah.
And why we have taken this step.
Yeah.
It is all our destiny or our fate. Like that, sometimes we'll feel.
Okay. When your son first time went to foreign country, your daughter went for abroad, you felt very happy. Am I right?
Yeah. No, happy. I was crying every day. Every day I was crying.
Okay, this is called flickering happiness.
Okay.
You think that you'll get happiness. Do you get happiness, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji, what happiness?
This is nothing but a flickering happiness.
Yeah.
We are thinking that this wealth give happiness. Right now you have a wealth. Does it give happiness for you, Mataji?
No, we can't purchase anything by wealth. That lesson we learned.
Your youthfulness, for example, your youthfulness is gone. Okay. Can you bring out your youthfulness with your wealth?
No, we can't buy.
Okay. This funds, family, friends, at least friends. Okay, when in need, will they come and help you, Mataji? I'm not talking about Krishna devotees.
No, Prabhuji. Friends won't come, relatives won't come, no one will come when
No
you
one
are
will
in difficulties.
Okay, we'll go back to 30 years, Mataji. At that time, they're very important for us. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Why I asked your experience? You look at Mataji experience. 30 years back, they're very important for us. Whatever we do, we'll do it for them. Right now, they're not important for us. Well, okay, family, some relations, friends, these are not important for us. But 30 years back, we really worked hard for them. 30 years back, we are really worked hard for them. Krishna is never asking us to leave them. But at here, Krishna Dasa is saying us, it is the desire, that longing of his taking himself, his name. Instead of taking care of them, if I invest my time and energy in Navavida Bhakti, hearing the glories of Lord Hari, chanting the glories, constantly remembering Krishna, then does it give happiness for you or not?
It gives, Prabhuji.
It gives happiness for you.
Yeah.
Okay. But even though we are wasting our time and energy taking care of them, am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Our life is like this time, how much fast it will run away from you, don't know. The youth has gone, money is there, but it will go. Friends are gone, relatives are gone. We are suffering in this material world. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sorry, I'm talking more philosophy in today's session, but I have to share these things so that you can understand the essence of this sloka. But at here, in this song, it is saying that you will become fearless only when you take the shelter of Sri Nandanandana. Who is Sri Nandanandana?
Krishna.
Okay, that song goes like this: Bhaja Hore Mana Shri Nandana Avaya Charanara Vindare. When you take shelter of Krishna, then everything will go. Okay, I'll give you one more example so that you can understand it very easily. Okay, for example, some pet dog is there. Dog is there. One day, for one time, you give some chapati, biscuit, or any street dog, you give something. Next day it will come to you, am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Regularly it will come to you. For example, after 1 year also, if dog sees you, it will come to you. That much remember he'll keep in his mind. But owner sometimes beat dogs. Am I right?
Yes.
If dog continuously coming and disturbing us, will you pat the dog? Will you love the dog? Or will you chastise the dog?
Chase.
We will beat the dog, get away from here, like that we will say, if he comes and disturbs us. Even though it will come. After taking beatings also, it will come. Why it will come?
Faithful, Prabhuji. Dog is very faithful.
Very faithful. We are also very faithful, okay, by taking the pleasures of this material world. We know that this life will bangs you, like it will get all type of beatings for you. We are searching for happiness, but happiness will not come. But okay, in this sloka is saying that getting a human life is very rare and getting a devotee's association is very rare. And if you cannot take the shelter of Krishna, then you cannot be happy. You try all your means to become happy, but you cannot become happy. I like to share one experience with you so that you can correlate it very easily. One time, along with parents, one child went to circus, like exhibition type circus. In exhibition, some circuses will be there. Like that, he went to exhibition, and child, okay, continuously under the guidance of parents. Child hand is holded by parents like this, and child is thinking that why parents are holding me, they are not giving me freedom at all, like that. Somehow he escaped from the parents, and after some time he felt very happy. Without parents, I'm roaming here and then I'll be happy, like that. He started roaming here and there in the that exhibition circus. After some time, he had little money, he purchased whatever he want, like samosa, cutlet, pani puri, purchased it and started eating that. After some time, okay, do you think that can he remains happy?
No.
No. He started crying. We are also doing the same thing. We left the hand of Krishna and we came into this material world. We are thinking that this flickering happiness will make us happy. You try all your means in this life. You try. For example, this job gives me happiness. Try. This money gives happiness. Try. This home gives happiness. Try. These all are temporary. As a child, okay, for some time, child thought that I'll be happy, but after some time, the child started crying. Okay, child intelligence is if he takes surrenders to the parents, child will be very happy. I given you example. For example, if Radha Mataji is going for yatra, Arjun will not pack his luggage. Arjun does not pack anything. He will ask for some toy bag and everything, but Arjun does not take care of anything. But our mother will take care of everything. Similarly, if you take shelter of Krishna, the holy name of Krishna, okay, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, association of devotees, then also you'll become very happy in your life. You may involve in so many activities, nothing wrong in involve all the activities, but taking shelter of the holy name is very, very important. Krishna is talking about these things. Okay, I'm not saying that we should not take care of our family, friends, wife, son, and everything, but we should not get attached to them. Okay, we have to take care of our children in such a way that Krishna sent me this child into my life. Okay, I will try my level best to give Krishna consciousness to this baby. Then if you practice Krishna consciousness, you will be more happy. Okay, if you give any material things to him, like study more, go abroad and earn money. Okay, he will go abroad, he will earn money. Okay, for him, children will be there, children will be his priority. You will be alone at here, you will suffer. But if you brought up your son in Krishna consciousness, many children especially the students of ISKCON Youth Forum, initially the parents will not allow them into come and join in ISKCON. But after joining in ISKCON also, when parents are in difficulty, they will go and serve the parents. The person who materially grown, we may think that they will give happiness. During my difficulty time, they will come and help us. I saw many cases. When his mother died, the son did not come from abroad because of some reasons. But I never seen any devotee, even though difficult times, okay, when parents needed, he went and served. This is a difference between, okay, person who practicing Krishna consciousness, okay, and the person who is not practicing Krishna consciousness. The person who is practicing Krishna consciousness, he will attach to Krishna. If Krishna is satisfied, then he will be fearless. If a person is not practicing Krishna consciousness, whatever things he may have in his life, wealth, everything, but it cannot give him happiness and it cannot make him fearlessness. Only Krishna, taking shelter of Krishna, makes him fearless. As a child, okay, you give him whatever you want. For example, if a child lost in exhibition or circus, okay, give him some chocolate, ice cream, that may give happiness for some time. After it is over, again he will start crying because he does not feel that fearlessness in anyone unless and until he take the shelter of his mother. Similarly, you try all your means in this life, okay, after getting all the bangs, all the miseries in your life, at last you take shelter of Krishna. Instead of taking like this, after experiencing and taking shelter of Krishna is good, or by knowing this, taking shelter of Krishna is good, you can decide. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Sorry, I exceeded 8 minutes because I thought this song definitely suits for this sloka. That's the reason I've taken this song and explained you the meaning of this song. Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, you can please ask me.
Hari Bol, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Very well, Prabhuji. Thanks for the wonderful sharing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
When you mentioned about children taking shelter of their mother, I just remembered how it will be for the orphan children. Children will be somewhere without, they don't even know they have parents or not.
Krishna is shelter for them, Mataji. Don't worry.
But they should, the children won't be in such a state to realize
No,
all
Mataji.
that.
Their confidence levels are very high. I know some organization uh, uh, in earlier days. Now I don't know. In earlier days, if they got a baby child, okay, girl, they used to throw him in dustbins like that. Okay, one organization I know, they will take care of those children. Okay, I saw personally. My wife used to go there regularly on some occasions. Okay, I saw their confidence levels are very high much because they have taken the shelter of Krishna. They are fearless, Mataji. I notice them, they're fearless.
Okay, good, Prabhuji.
Because for us, some attachments are there. For them, there is no attachment. They will take definitely shelter of Krishna. I was surprised, Mataji. The confidence level that they have, amazing confidence level. Actually, from the day, from schooling to the marriage, they will take care. After marriage also, every year, some anniversary they'll celebrate. Every student, even though after getting married, they will request their family members, they'll take their husband and they will come there and they will take care of other children so compassionately. They will take care of other children. It's amazing because they know the value of that taking care of children. Yeah. Any questions, comments? Hope I conveyed the message properly. What is the purpose of these two slokas?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Do your prescribed duty, but taking the holy name is very, very important. Navavida Bhakti. And in 14.5, 8.14 sloka also, Krishna is saying the same thing. Out of many yogic processes, okay, this Bhakti Yoga is very easy and we can easily achieve Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is saying, one who always remembers Krishna without deviation. Krishna is saying, I am easy to obtain. If you just remember Krishna, you can catch hold of Krishna easily.
Prabhuji, that remembering Krishna always is very difficult for us. In this material world with so many problems, every thing we have to take care, and other difficulties, financial difficulties, some may cheat
Your
you.
voice is not clear, Prabhu. Can you please be little louder?
To say, in this material world, it is very difficult to practice Krishna and remember Krishna always, because we are faced with so many problems.
Yeah, very good question, Prabhu. Regarding this, there is a beautiful story. Shall I explain you?
Yes, Prabhuji.
One time, Ashtavakra Muni went to Sita Mataji father. Who is Sita Mataji father?
Janaka.
Janaka Mahal. He went to Janaka Mahal, Ashtavakra Muni. And some of the citizens of Janaka Maharaj started laughing at him by looking at the physical challenges that he is having it, because at 8 different places of his body is having some bendings. Because of that, he cannot walk properly. They're looking at him walking improperly. They started laughing, and he's very great devotee. Ashtavakra Muni is very great devotee, exalted person. And he went and asked, he questioned Janaka Maharaj, your citizens are looking external appearance and judging the people. Okay, your citizens are like this. I can imagine how, in what way you're ruling your citizens. Then he like pleaded him, he like requested him, he asked sorry, forgiveness on behalf of his citizens, and requested him that please calm down. Then he calmed down, and after some time, Janaka Maharaj asked one beautiful question. Beautiful question. Okay, when we will get freedom from these attachments? What is the question?
When we will get freedom from the attachment.
When we get freedom from the attachments, like kingdom, family, friends, relatives, because we have some relation with him, no, that attachment obviously will be there. Then what Ashtamakra Muni answered, he got up from his seat and ran away from the place. And Janaka Maharaj was thinking that, did I ask any wrong question? Then he also started running behind him. And he ran, and he went near to a tree. And he catch hold of the tree. And he's saying to the tree, tree, please leave me, please leave me, please leave me. Is it right? What Ashtavakra Muni is doing?
No.
Who catch hold of the tree?
He went
Muni.
and catch.
He went and catch. Who has to leave the tree?
He should
leave. Then Janaka Maharaj said that I understood. We are keeping these attachments. We are getting binded. No one is giving attachments for us. I'll share one experience with you. Recently, one of my colleagues met with an accident. Every time I ask, he used to come and discuss some philosophy with me. Always, he used to tell me that, Are, I cannot come and practice Krishna consciousness. I used to tell him, like, Krishna consciousness never says that you have to leave your family and friends. I have a family, I have my wife, I have a son. I also go and practice Krishna consciousness. He used to tell me that, Are, you don't know, some attachments are there. I have to take care of my wife. I have to take care of my son. My wife is preparing for some exams. Like that, he used to share with me. Recently, he met with an accident. His ankle got injured in such a way that he has to take bed rest for 2 months. And I went to him, and when I was started talking to him, he said, actually, I don't know what happened, why it has happened to me. Like that, he was started talking to me. I told him, Krishna thought to teach something to you, but you're not learning. He said, what Krishna want to teach me, what I am not learning. 2 months back, when I asked you that come and practice Krishna consciousness, you said that I have to take care of my wife, I have to take care of my son. Without me, they cannot live, like that you said. But with 2 months, you're on bed rest. Do you think that your wife cannot do work without you? He shared this experience with me. You don't believe? He said, when I met with an accident, before that day, his wife said that I am preparing for exam. Daily you have to drop. That promise I have promised to my wife. I was worried. I met with an accident. I could notice that I cannot walk for 1-2 months, I think. When I went to doctor said the same thing. I was thinking how my wife will go for an exam. I asked her, does your wife went for exam or not? She said, yes, she went. I asked, your son is preparing for exam. Does your son went for exam or not? He said, yes, he went. But he thought that without me, they cannot go for exam. Is it right?
No.
This is called attachment. I'm not asking to not to take care of them. We have to give provisions for them to do their duty, but at the same time, we have to practice Krishna consciousness. This is called taking care of, means doing your prescribed duty and at the same time practicing Krishna consciousness. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu. Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Any follow-up question is there, Prabhu? Hope you're convinced with my answer.
Still, I got some.
Yeah, Prabhu. Please don't keep anything in your mind that attaches you.
So, you told that we have to do our prescribed duty as well as practice Krishna consciousness. But the thing is, daily, daily day-to-day life, we come across, and some people cheat you financially. It happened with me. So that and some phase of life I have lost. So all these problems will come overtake your practice of Krishna consciousness.
Okay. Those things are disturbing you, am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Those things are disturbing you, and at the same time, it is not allowing you to practice Krishna consciousness. Okay, I'll correlate with the same example, Prabhu. I told you my friend met with an accident. Krishna is trying to teach some lesson to him with his accident, that without you also they can live. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
with the same experience which has happened to you, Krishna is trying to teach something to you. Don't believe blindly your friends. Don't blindly help them. Okay, this is a lesson for you, and we should not focus more on those things. Like next time, if someone asks, we have to be very careful. This lesson is taught by Krishna. And I agree, in our devotee community also, one of my dearest devotee, I don't want to take name, actually some of his relatives taken money and disturbing him a lot. And he personally told me, I was really felt very bad about him, about that incident. When I was talking to him, he only told me, but in some previous life or in some instances, I might have troubled him, okay, mentally. This karma is going from my ego. Okay, this is one incidence. In one way, you can think like that. And in second incidence is, okay, we need to be very careful. Krishna wants to teach some lesson for us. Instead of believing your friends and giving money, if I could give that same money in Krishna consciousness, I could have get so much pious credits. We should think or not. For example, you got cheated, and in my office, one colleague within 4 hours, uh, like within 4 hours, he lost very huge amount. Huge amount. Within 4 hours, lakhs of rupees he lost. And he is very happy now. He shared with me that Krishna wants to teach some lesson for me. I got that lesson. I'll practice Krishna consciousness more now onwards. Some experience you'll get it, Prabhu, out of that. with that experience, you will practice more Krishna consciousness. You may think that initially it is obstructing my Krishna consciousness because the thoughts are coming every time. But later you will realize that. Okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
One aspect is, Prabhu, the karma is going from your account. Second aspect is you need to be very careful. Yes, who is this? Lakshmi Mataji?
No, me, Shanti. Prabhuji, but still in the similar lines, don't we feel bad that if someone is asking for help, if we say no, then we will feel like, okay, we are not able to help him.
Yeah, I'll see the incidents, Mataji. And I discussed with senior also. With senior suggestion, I'm answering. Help the amount which you don't expect in return.
Okay.
One time, one of my friend asked me huge amount. I said, I don't have. Even though if you have, you can say this, I don't have, because it's not your money, it's Krishna's money. Okay. And for example, give him some money, hand some money. Like, for example, when he asked me some lakhs of rupees, I said, I cannot give. He said, at least help me in like 5,000-10,000 rupees. I gave him. I'm not expecting in return also. If you don't give, it's very good for me because next time you will not ask. With that, you have to cut that relation.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it, Mataji?
Yeah. Understood.
Money actually their investment is trust, Mataji.
Okay.
The person who is asking money, you'll be surprised. His Grace Vardha Krishna Prabhu is working for temple. Some of his friends taken money from him also. You can imagine.
Oh, okay.
Their investment is trust. They'll make you to trust him.
Okay.
And Prabhu only advises me, you have to give money that you don't expect in return. Then you'll be happy. If you get, you'll be more happy. If you don't get, okay, gone. Okay, same.
Right.
I'll practice the same thing, Mataji.
Okay.
You may think that some relation may disturb. Okay. If he's a real friend, Mataji, will definitely come back to you. If he's not a good friend, let that relation cuts. What's wrong in that?
Okay.
If he cannot understand you, what is the need of having that type of relation?
Right.
Okay. If you give money and you suffer and your consciousness get disturbed, instead of that, better cut at the starting stage itself.
Right. Okay, understood, Prabhuji.
Okay. In devotees of community also, many persons will come, they will wear tilak, they will talk nicely. We need to be very careful. Okay, you have to be with him for some time. You have to know his heart.
Right. Yeah, I remember that example, the beggar in front of the temple.
They get tempted, mother. That good heart is there, but they're using it in a wrong purpose of not having experience.
Right.
Okay. Any other questions? Life lessons we are learning from this slokas, am I right?
Seriously, yes.
I told you, this life-changing slokas that we are going to discuss. Any other questions, comments? Shubham Udeshi Prabhu, hope you joined from the beginning.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I had your lecture, Prabhu. You have very good teaching skills, Prabhu. You have to come forward to teach.
Thank you, Prabhuji,
Because of
for
your
this.
profession, difficult, but I saw very good. For a best teacher, cool mind, focus is very important, Prabhu. I could see these things in your teaching.
Thank you, Prabhuji. All glories to Guru.
Very well. And for next week, next Wednesday class assignment is you have to remember this life-changing slokas. You have to recite these slokas and you have to tell. And I give you one assignment. I have not forgotten. Okay, I request Tanaya Mataji to spin. Okay, note down these names and spin it, Mataji. Whoever comes, they have to tell the summary of 7th chapter. How many of you are ready? Okay, not to disturb others. Otherwise, they may drop down. Prabhu is giving assignment. Okay, how many of you are prepared for the assignment? Raise your hands. Swapna Mataji prepared. I know Shanti Tanaya Mataji also prepared. Any other devotee prepared for the presentation? Seema Mataji, 3 names. Can note it down, Mataji. Any other devotee? Swapna Mataji, Seema Mataji, Shanti Tanaya Mataji. 3 names you take, Mataji. Only 3, Mataji.
Prabhuji, but I haven't prepared anything like a slide or something like that.
No issue.
Yeah.
No issue. Mataji, only 3 names you keep because the 3 devotees only raised there. Swapna Mataji.
Okay.
Means Likita Mataji. Swapna means Likita Mataji.
Yes,
Okay.
Seema
Prabhuji.
Mataji, Shanti Tanaya Mataji. Bharat Bhushan Prabhu is also there. Hari Bol. Shivam Prabhu, you have to prepare. Okay, as of now, keep 3 names, Mataji. Yes, pin it, Mataji.
Okay.
మాయ లేదు మంత్రం లేదు మోసం గీసం అసలే లేదు ఏం మాతాజీ
Why you thought sharing that?
Congratulations.
Why you shared that Telugu?
Actually, you may think that sometimes they may say that Prabhu, is it cheating? Like that they may say. I asked Tanaya Mataji in front of you. I kept the names.
We trust you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I feel that Seema Mataji will do justice for the 7th chapter.
Yeah. Krishna knows it. Yes, Seema Mataji, it's your turn. Please turn on the video and 5 minutes is yours. I request everyone, please be there. Please be with us for 5 minutes. But here's summary of 7 chapters from Seema.
Is it okay if the video is off? Just for an excuse. For this time, Prabhu, please. For this time.
Why, Mataji?
Prabhuji, please. I'll text you about that.
We are not ghost, Mataji.
No, Prabhuji. I'll text you about that. Sorry, Prabhu. For this, please excuse me. Hare Krishna. So the summary of the 7th chapter, what we have discussed, the Prabhuji has discussed about 108 shlokas among the important 7th chapter, knowledge of the absolute. So here Krishna says that if we have a knowledge about Krishna, then it will be very easy to surrender him and love him. So the main first thing he says that hearing reveals knowledge about Krishna. So the hearing should be submissive, and that is a primary aspect of the bhakti that reveals knowledge about Krishna. And this chapter also explains us about Krishna's energies, that is material energy, apara prakriti, and spiritual energy, para prakriti. So the material energy we all knows about 5 gross elements and 3 subtle elements, and para prakriti consists of jiva shakti, that is living entities. Krishna is the creator and maintainer and destroyer, and he also says in 7.7 that everything rests upon him as a pearl are strung in a thread, wherein we can't see the pearl, we can't see the strung, only we can see the pearls. He is all pervasive, the essence of everything, and is beyond the material modes. He has given so many examples that he is the taste of water, light of sun, and sound in ether. So many examples he has given. I'm just giving few of that. And he is the original fragrance of the earth as well. So this is the easiest way to remember Krishna, that if just now we were discussing that Krishna or Prabhu said that it is difficult to remember Krishna in our day-to-day life. Here Krishna is giving a simple example that whenever you are drinking water, you can remember him. Whenever you are seeing sun, the light, you can remember him. The simple things, we can remember Krishna in an easy way. And here Krishna explains about the delusions of the jivas in the 7th chapter. The jivas are drawn to be conditioned by the 3 modes of material nature, that is goodness, passion, and ignorance, and that cause the sufferings for them. And how they will get out of that suffering is only by surrendering unto the lotus feet of the Krishna. And Krishna also explains us that the 4 people who surrender and 4 people who will not surrender unto him, the impious people do not perform Krishna bhakti. So some worship the demigods and some even consider Krishna to be impersonal. For them, reaching Krishna is very difficult, and Krishna has a very right not to show himself to them, because Krishna only inculcate bhakti only to the devotees who surrenders, and those who think that Krishna is impersonal and Krishna is don't have a form, the path is very difficult for them. And Krishna also says that the unintelligent people worship demigod only to gain the materialistic benefits. So to come out of the 4 types of people who just come to the Krishna is to come out of the distress, being inquisitive, desiring wealth and knowledge. So these people will come. So better going to some demigods and to some other sadhus or somewhere. Krishna is telling better to come to me to ask whatever you want. Just ask him. So a pure devotee who has unalloyed bhakti is just to please Lord Krishna is the topmost bhakti yoga, what Krishna says at the end of the 30th shloka. So he says that among all the pure devotee who his duty is only to worship Krishna, that is without any intention. He do his selfless service to the Lord. Hare Krishna, Brahmaji. Thank you for giving the opportunity to just share my thoughts.
Haribol Mataji. Haribol.
Haribol.
Haribol Mataji.
Haribol Mataji.
Haribol Mataji.
Thank you.
I gave you 5 minutes, but within 4 minutes you could summarize it, Mataji. Haribol, very nice.
Few points
And I like Shanta Tanayam.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, Mataji. Even though you covered many points, I like Shanti Tanaya Mataji presentation. I request Shanti Tanaya Mataji to share her presentation in a single paper, in a single slide Mataji presented. Do you have Mataji that slide?
Yes, yes.
Please share, Mataji. I made you host.
Yeah, this is the one.
Maximize the screen.
1 second, Prabhuji. I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah, Mataji nicely explained. This is knowledge of absolute. Can you explain, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. You're able to see
Make
my
it
screen?
big. Yes, Mataji, little big. Make it big.
Yes.
Yes.
It's big. Okay. Is it okay now?
Wherever you want to explain, just highlight and take your cursor over there. Yeah.
Oh, but
you should not click, Mataji. Just take cursor over there. That's it.
oh, 1 second.
Don't click.
Okay. So, yeah, from the chapter of 7, knowledge of absolute, Krishna has explained us the 5 things. That is, first is what are the benefits that we are going to get by practicing yoga. That is from Sloka 7.1 to 7.3. Then he explains about his energies. That is from 7.4 to 7.12. And from 7.13 to 7.19, he explains on to how we have to surrender to Krishna. 7.20 to 7.25, he explains onto the demigod worships and its limitations and the impersonalism or the unintelligent people. From 7.26 to 7.30, he explains about the illusions of Maya to the devotional of Krishna. Do you want me to go through the points also, Prabhuji?
Yeah, if you can do it in 2-3 minutes, okay, fine.
Okay. So first thing, that is what are the benefits that we are going to get from practicing yoga, Krishna explains here that if we are in full consciousness of God, one can know him in full, and also we will be freed from the doubts. He is also happy to share with us the knowledge that he possesses, both the practical and spiritual. That is, once if we have this information, right? So there won't be anything else that is left for us to learn. Also, he explains that out of thousands of people, only few who strives for the perfection, and among again a few who they will try to reach out to Krishna. Okay, so from 7.4 to 7.12, where he explains about his energies. So he explains about two of his energies. One is material energy, that consists of that is also known as Apara Prakriti, which contains all the ingredients of the material universe. So here Krishna explains about those 8 elements, that is earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligent, and false ego. And even he explains about the spiritual energy, that is Para Prakriti, which contains in all the living entities or the jivas. He explains further how he is the source, destroyer, and maintainer. That is, all the living beings today have two kinds of natures, right? Like physical and spiritual, and that of a divine. So here, divine energy is the source for both of them. So this energy is responsible for everything, including taste of water, brightness of sun and moon, and the power that human possesses to do some incredible things, etc. So this energy is so powerful and free, and that we will be freed from the desires or emotions, and it represents, like, it also even represents that fulfilling the sex life that doesn't go against the religious principles. So everything here, it is connected to Krishna. Just like pearls are strung on the thread, similarly, entire creation is lying on the Krishna. So finally, this message actually, it explains that energy is everything, but also independent, and it is not at all affected by any of the 3 modes of material nature. And regarding that 7.13 and 19, where he explains about surrendering to him, unto him, that is, here Krishna explains how each and every living entities in this world, we are under the clutches of modes of material nature. Like we are bounded by this all 3 modes of nature, right? Like goodness, passion, and ignorance. So they are the Krishna energies, and it is very difficult for us to overcome them. So he just says that you surrender to me, so that I will take care of everyone. Even he explains about the 4 categories of persons here who doesn't surrender to Krishna, and even the 4 persons who surrender to Krishna. And out of them, the one who has a complete knowledge is always engaged in the pure devotional service, and he is considered as the best. So this text basically concludes that after many births and deaths, one who is actually in knowledge surrenders to the divine energy, and they are very, very rare. From 7.20 to 7.25, here Krishna explains how demigods worship is very less intelligent. Like persons with the small intelligence, right? They will worship the demigods, and demigods are temporary. And even their planets are temporary, and person who worships the demigod is a temporary. So, and even the results that are given to worshipper by the demigods are temporary. So the worshipper of the demigods will go to the planet of the demigod, which is a temporary. But so people who worship to Krishna will go to the supreme planet of Krishna, which is permanent. He also talks about the impersonalism, that is unintelligent people. Like they do not know about Krishna's higher nature, and they mistake Krishna as an impersonal entity. So finally, Krishna is so for them, right? Krishna never manifests himself to such foolish and unintelligent people, as they cannot perceive his true nature. And coming to the last, that is 7.26 to 7.30. Here Krishna is talking about the illusion of Maya, right? So like say foolish and unintelligent people, they do not see Krishna, right? But Krishna sees everyone. So he knows past, present, and future. So all living entities are completely in delusion, which arises from the dualities of Icha and Dvesha, that is desires and hatred. So the one who are pious, such people who can practice bhakti with the great determination. So Krishna talks about the people here. Finally, Krishna talks about the people who is inspiring for the moksha, that is to get rid of the birth and death or old age. They take shelter of Krishna. So Krishna talks about himself here, like he is the Adi Bhuta, Adi Deva, and Adi Yagna. And at the time of death, Whoever remembers him, they will go back to Godhead or to Krishna. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. That's all from my side.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Mataji.
Hari Bol,
Thank you so
Mataji.
much.
Hari Bol, Mataji.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Can you stop
Hari
this,
Bol,
Mataji?
You wanted to, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Why I asked Mataji to share this PPT is so that you'll also get some exposure how to prepare the summary. I like to share one slide of on Mataji. This is not the summary, but this is how colorful she used to make. Actually, she used to regularly attend class. After marriage, because of some commitments, Mataji is not attending. But Mataji, if I used to give within half an hour, she used to prepare presentation for my entire class. You can imagine. Okay, this is how she used to prepare. Hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, Prabhuji. Kritika
Sima
Mataji.
Mataji, hope you remembered her.
Kritika Mataji.
Kritika Mataji. Yes. Okay. Like this is about not all the sloka summary, but she used to prepare like that. You can see how colorful she used to make. Very innovative, colorful, with beautiful pictures. To the content, she used to prepare the presentation. Fill in the blanks which we are doing now. I used to share to Mataji like this 15.7 Mama evam sho jivaloke jiva bhutaha sanatanaha manaha shashtani indriyani prakritistani karshati. Fill in the blanks. We used to do like that. Okay. We call it as quiz, time for quiz. Then theme. What is the theme of this verse? Like that. Within less time, I used to give running notes to Mataji. Within half an hour, 1 hour, she used to prepare like this. Okay, you are also having some hidden talents. That's the reason I'm sharing with you, so that you can also come up with new ideas and you can share it.
Prabhuji, where we get those pictures from?
Internet, you can get it from internet.
Okay. Okay. Prabhuji will practice this the summary of every chapter. This is
Yes,
giving
Mataji.
a nice understanding of the entire chapter.
Yes, Mataji.
We'll do it from now on.
This is my main intention. Next week, Padmavati Mataji, Shivam Odeshi Prabhu, Pushpa Mataji, Puja Katariya Mataji, Swapna Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji. Okay, don't think that you have to do it in same way. I used to do with pictures, pen, paper. I used to do. There will be a different, unique experience and skill you may have. You come up with that skills. Okay. Like Mataji singers can compose a song of 7 chapter and they can do it chapter wise. Okay, acronym for every chapter there is an acronym. Gita, like that. For G stands for what is G stands for Guru. I stands for identity. Like that, we can come up with new idea and can do your presentation. This is advantage of smaller groups. Like bigger groups, you don't get advantage of this. For smaller groups, you get a lot of advantage and you can take advantage of. You can get more time for practice tools. Okay.
The previous chapters, what we have finished, so we can take one as a task and we can do it and just share it.
Yes, you can do that.
First till 6th, right? Okay, we'll do it.
Yes, Mataji. Pushpa Mataji, after a long time, we are seeing you. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Okay, if no other questions are there, we will end the session here. On this auspicious day, on Ekadashi, we are discussing a beautiful slokas from Bhagavad Gita. I'm very happy for that. And I'm very happy that a few of our devotees done that presentation today. Okay, see you all next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, assignment is you have to learn these 2 slokas and you have to send me the recording. Then prepare for any 1 to 6 chapter summary you can prepare and you can give your presentation. Okay, see you
Yes,
all.
sir.
Next one is वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। कोटि वैष्णव बुद्धि की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।